Hi everyone, let's talk about rosacea. Rosacea tends to affect the cheeks, the forehead, the chin and the nose. It's that sort of butterfly characteristic. It's usually persistent redness, which is caused by dilated blood vessels. Sometimes there are small bumps and sort of pus-filled spots as well on the face. Some people get like acne rosacea, and it can be really, really uncomfortable. Some people even get inflammation on the eyelids as well because of it. And believe it or not, I actually have rosacea. I've got very early stages of rosacea. Well, what I mean by that is I've kept it at low level because I've treated my skin. Rosacea can get worse. There are different grades to rosacea. Mine is been caused by impaired barrier function. Leading researchers suggest that the skin's barrier function is impaired when you have rosacea. Your lipid barrier or your moisture barrier is our own natural sort of moisturizer within the skin. I think my lipid barrier was compromised. Gosh, this is many years ago. I was in my early 20s, and I saw at the time that Madonna was a big fan of microdermabrasion, so I thought, oh, that's what I want. If it's good enough for Madonna, it's good enough for me. But I had quite a sensitive skin type back then. I had a lot of acne when I was younger, and I was quite sensitive. And actually, if I knew back then what I know now, I would have known that I was not a candidate for microdermabrasion. And anyway, the salon that I went to, they put me on a course of microdermabrasion, and there's nothing wrong with microdermabrasion, by the way. It is very, very good on the right type of skin, but that's another story. But they did a course of 6, 1 a week, and at first I thought this is great, but by the end of it, I could feel that my skin was actually quite red. Well, it was looking red, and it would flush a lot more. So I think that is definitely what compromised my skin's barrier and was the early stages of rosacea for me. It started off, I noticed, where I would be out in the cold and then go into a hot room, and I would feel heat on the skin. So every time my skin got quite dehydrated, I would get very flushed and very red. Alcohol is also another cause. I personally can't drink alcohol, although I do. If I have any alcohol, I can feel my cheeks get very red and my nose. My friend Siobhan, she says, red nose alert. That's when she knows I've had a glass of wine or something. I mean, other things that trigger rosacea, apart from the extreme temperatures going from the cold to the heat, there are other triggers. Dehydration is a big thing. So if you're one of these people that sit in an office with with an artificial heater or an aircon unit, that will really dehydrate your skin. Flying dehydrates my skin. It gets very, very tight and very dry. Now the things to help with keeping it hydrated obviously is to drink lots of water, but it's making sure you use the right moisturizers. Things with Hinicotil and sea whip, they will help. They're ingredients that really help to soothe rosacea type skins, to reduce redness, and also vitamin B3 and organic sunflower oil within a moisturizer is also very good. Lumiere MD that I work with in the clinic have got these type of ingredients in their products, so I can talk to people about that. Also, you've really got to avoid with rosacea, because I know myself, no harsh cleansing. So I don't use anything with any alcohol in. I use very gentle cleansers. I do not over exfoliate, and I make sure I use a good moisturizer. There's a really good serum from Lumiere MD actually called Calmar, and that's got the Hinicotil in, which is also very, very good. Make sure you use a sunscreen because UV is definitely a trigger. So make sure you're using a sunscreen. And there are others. There are definitely other triggers. Spicy food and stress. These are triggers as well, but mainly my trigger is extreme temperatures. If I've been in the cold and I go into a hot room, I can really feel it. I can't sit in front of a hot fire. But it's definitely a lot better. I think what has been really good for me is DMK enzyme therapy, because that's really helped to improve skin function, and also LED. LED is a life savior. Anyway, that's it for now, but do give me a call if you want to talk further. Thank you, bye.